Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagdatmananji's inspiring book, Learn to Live, Volume 2, Chapter 4. As we sow, so we reap. Now let us listen to this discussion on a very important topic, Boomerang Karma. The story of a woman who used to make a living by manicuring is very interesting. When she was 1 year old, she was affected by poliomyelitis, a common ailment amongst children. Both her legs got emaciated and she could not walk properly. She had to use braces and crutches to walk. Casey was asked about the girl. Casey explained the effect of karma in relation to this girl. In one of her previous births, during the days of the Atlantis civilization, by the use of drugs or telepathy or hypnosis, she had caused deformity in many people. She had kept others completely under her control. She is now suffering what she had caused to others in her past life. Casey calls this type of suffering Boomerang Karma, in which a harmful action directed towards another person seems to rebound to the perpetrator of the action. Among Edgar Casey's records, there is another interesting example of Boomerang Karma. A 40-year-old woman was suffering from a childhood from a strange disease. Modern medical science terms it as allergy. If she took bread and pulses, she would immediately suffer from a kind of asthmatic attack and fever. She would continuously sneeze. Contact with some objects caused a lot of nervous strain, and she would feel intense pain. She consulted innumerable physicians, but in vain. If ever she touched objects like the shoe leather or plastic rims of the spectacles, she got terrible pain. She consulted Casey and asked him how she could free herself of the deadly disease. She had not heard anything about her previous life, but Casey's supersensory perception revealed with certainty what she had done in the distant past. This lady was once upon a time a chemist. She used to make use of so many chemicals which caused itching in others' skin. The individual is now suffering from its effect. She had tried using diverse chemicals to pollute the air and rendered many people incapable of breathing. Now, whenever she approaches those things with which she had tormented others, she herself suffers terribly. According to Casey, there is another variety of karma at the physical level, which he calls organismic karma. A 35-year-old man was suffering from indigestion right from childhood. Though he was very careful about his food, he used to find it difficult to digest it. According to Casey, in his past birth, he was one of the bodyguards of Louis XIII. He was a loyal servant, but had the weakness of gluttony. In another birth too, as a court physician in Persia, he was an excessive eater. He is paying in this life for the gluttony of the past 2 lives. Through lack of digestion, he is now compensating the unnecessary wastage of food in the past lives. Tomorrow we will be discussing another important subject, symbolic karma, and 3 fields of action and reaction. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.